Here, now wait for that eyeball to come on. There it go. Boom. There go the eyeball. I'm trying to see how this shit work. All right, so there go the eyeball. I'm gonna go through a series, just a series of pictures that I just had. They were like thumbnails or some shit like that. I didn't make these up. Somebody, you know, somebody sent these to me for real, or I found them on the internet. You can't believe everything on the internet, but who did this? And I don't ask y'all to do anything. I don't. Maxine, first look at the thumbnail. If you don't look at the thumbnail, you ain't keeping up. I'm like, yo, test me, test me. Look at the blue and who sent them. Let me go back. There's a whole bunch of these jobs. Now, this is something somebody else did. I just put the joint over. I just like the joint, but this Sco joint. Share the live, please. In fact, don't share this live because I'm gonna go in on this live, and I don't want. Right on Facebook, Yo, if somebody send you a message on Facebook, why I'm not getting my shit until like 4 days later or some shit like that? Like somebody screening my shit, where it coming from, who's you know what I mean? Like somebody screening my shit. Now, I ain't, the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I ain't the dullest one either. I don't know this boy. I don't know why somebody sent me this, but look at the setup. Look at the setup. Why somebody sent me? I don't know this boy. Why they sending me this? With a hammer in his hand. And this. Now, I'm going to tell you, I underlined this, I typed in this, and I laughed. This was already here. It said Ratchet TV. It said, I hate when niggas try to kiss during sex. Nigga, I got a boyfriend. Have some respect. Yo. You see, when people ain't living. They said, now that I remember what came across the screen, it said, without alcohol and drugs, how do you face, how do you escape reality? So I typed in there my social media. In the news. For real. Yo, this shit right here worse than pathetic, man. Yo. Niggas gotta spend a whole lot of money. Look, I don't even know these boys. Who's sending me these pictures? Why? Miss Magic Management. And it says shooter number one. But this shit foggy than a motherfucker though. Look at this shit. This shit look like, I'm trying to tell you, this shit look like they shot that shit from like, yo, Who's sending me this shit? You can see it's a TV or a screen right there. Somebody watching the shit already. They watching that shit live, or they was watching a replay of it or something. This is at that um maybe it was at that fucking fight party. I don't know. This is MHB, official MHB, and he's sending this to Hood on Lock. This the one that got me. Like, they got a Sony TV. To say Under Wraps magazine. But look how the screen is, how the messages are going. You got Trap House, and you got this person named Gibson. Then somebody named say, ain't nobody listening to that recording. And the Trap House said and play that recording. Sarah Jones is like, this Ratchet TV. But a female, look like a female hand on something, whatever, but it's Ratchet TV. I don't know what it is. And I don't know if this might be a stomach. This might be somebody filling their stomach. That's what it looked like. Look like somebody's pregnant. Then there was this. Only on YouTube sent says I sent them, so I kept blowing this joint up. And I don't know what the fuck they meant sent them to you. But it's something right here embedded in there. Kwame Brown versus MHB. This is supposed to be from South Carolina. From the Lexus Ware case. Shout out to number one. You're number one. Salute. I don't know. Okay, Marie. Officer. I don't know no K. Marie. I don't know where them pictures came from, and I'm not even trying to imply they came from her. I'm happy to see it. You know, right? I could be in the same car. Shit, that is the same. I don't know. I don't sit in the back of the police car and be talking to no. If they put us in the same car, I'm not talking to you. You know my name. You know, if you ever, whenever you need me, I got you. That's all you need to know. And then I hope it be the same way. It's reciprocal. That's why I say that number one. Because, oh no, not. Oh man. So let me show you the other things some people send me. So this is from this new group. It's called the No Scent Zone. I just started I just started following. So they be saying it be some funny shit on that joint. Now who can answer that? For all of that right there, who can answer that? I remember, you gotta remember the days. Answer this question. You answer that question though, seriously. How many feet? How long you gotta think? To answer this question. Damn. Only one here, yo. It shouldn't take long. It said, how many feet does he have on his farm? Let me see. Two. Where my money at? Where my bread? Ain't nobody answer. Unless you want be serious. No, he got four or six. Is he standing on the farm? As a pig, it got hooves, and so does a horse. No, I don't know nothing. No, rolling around in your 6'4", you know. I don't know nothing. Yeah. Easy Easter. Right? Rolling around in my 6'4". Basically, the no sub zone is, yo, the labor is worth is higher. But you know who left who? You know what I mean? So somebody sent the blue after me. I'm like, who sent the blue after me? Or what? Only on YouTube. I sent them after only on YouTube. Yeah, no shit. I ain't doing nothing. I said, please subscribe to We Are the Receipts for more justice. 403. Please pick up a copy of The Call of the Wild. Child by W.L. Nolan. Available on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. I don't think Barnes and Noble ain't no gang either. I don't think they ain't no gang. Amazon, I don't even know who the fuck. It's Amazon. Let's see. This is, I like to fly away. Zoom, 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 zoom. I mean, if you know, some people pronounce that Amazon. Yeah, I could have just been looking up Amazon facts. Yeah, but I know how to speak proper English. How you, what language you want me to speak? Fuck. Damn. Yeah. I know how to count. I know somebody. No, well, Hubert. He couldn't. He couldn't. He couldn't count. He walked off my whole house. Yeah. Yeah. He died from breast cancer. He walked. He walked the house off. He couldn't. He just knew it. He was doing it since he was 14 years old. He was. He just knew how to do it. I refuse to abuse my savings in the house. If you want some ends, baby, let's go get your own. Yes, T. 3 times dope. Y'all remember that book? Landscaping, mentally shaping. With Dustin and acceleration. Hilltop, bring a whole page. So that sex like a household out the rock. Stop. You're no cop. Try to rock. We bought the whole house. I'm just rapping. I ain't even say nothing. I'm just rapping. I'm just remembering the rap that I'm just remembering the rap. He said, get to this. Don't miss what I'm saying. Yeah, man, I'm, I'm the same. I'm trying to do the same thing, brother. Yeah, we just be chilling over here, man. I know what the fuck we said it came from. Show me the dress. No, when I say Mr. Charlie, Mr. Charlie won his money, I won mine. I waited, I waited, but I ain't waiting. Yeah, I know who the captain is. I seen you go. When you dirty, the only way 88 her boyfriend is gay because Rain. So who knew? Who knew who first? Who knew who first? You heard the Robert Three said, "Fucking on your homegirl nigga." That's supposed to be. That's supposed to be your friend. Yeah. On the chopper, yeah. You got put the NDA, non-disclosure. So yeah, if I see any of my shit up here on social media, then I know who broke the non-disclosure agreement or who's talking something about me and why I would want a non-disclosure agreement. Man, fuck won't be taking those losses. I got this daughter right here. Hey, Marie. I, yeah, whoever K Marie is, the road is just the road. Yeah, man. You know, but we both put our names down in the joint. And Shaq's like, yeah, we ain't ducking no smoke. Well, on one time, but we ain't ducking. Oh man, we talk about we. No, we just said we want all the smoke, man. You know, like Tommy on. Me too, Terry. I want all the smoke. This is entertainment. You know what I mean? The first thing you do to a woman, is to get to her mind. All day, you make love to her mind, and then she'll come attracted to you. You gotta beat it. This guy, that's why we both. But you know, Steve Harvey, his John think like a man, act like a woman. Yeah, I don't fucks with that. Now look at him. You think that you think like a man. Who is acting like a woman? Yeah, bad investments, man. I'm just telling you, bad investments. So if I say anything about BMF, I can tell you anything about BMF. So you should. We shut those niggas down. We flew out there. Yeah, we flew out there. All my mans and us, we flew out there. And y'all try to burn us, so listen, we wasn't in no gang. My fucking feet ate hurt. I was down this bitch stuff. Yo, you try to do that, it's still my man identity. And I still ain't mentioned their names. Forget it. I just took the charge. But if I catch you, yeah, you know that FX that you bought in my man name? Yeah, his name was Steven Nicholas. Yeah, you bought it in his name. I'm fucking me oh my. Go cover here. Me oh my. Yeah. 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 We ain't go through that deal. So we ain't still doing no deals. I ain't doing no deals with nothing with no BMF, none of that shit. What? No star. The channel on. Just sad. Since the last time I saw, I've been through a lot this John. Yeah, no, her head, but let me get this off. I'll be right. Yeah, I'll be right there. Yeah, that ain't no fun. That ain't no fun. That's not funny farm. I told you I ain't going to jail. Funny farm going to peace. Just peace. If my kids want to live around me, yeah, I'm gonna build you. I'll build you a joint. As long as you like at least 5, 6, 7 miles away from me. No, matter of fact, really, let me back that up. Make sure I got the acreage right. On a whole acre of land, how big can you build a 3,500 square foot house and have a front and backyard? Yeah, people be talking face to face. You can't meet me in face. I don't know, farmer. Jokers be trying to get too close, too fast. You know what I mean? You wondering, dude, you got the same last name as the Bizzle. Moving too fast. Like Mary J. 411. It's the 411, huh? Jojo. Y'all can't get mad at me. Cause I just understand the song. I like the song. Which one, yo, which one? because I like song. I like music. I want to be a farmer on a song so I could have enough room to blast whatever music I want to listen to. I don't gotta worry about Mr. Charlie, whoever he is, worrying about my business. My daughter's business. You know what a fort is? Because I'm gonna be standing on the top of that motherfucker. My house gonna be the highest, so I can see. Thank you to them clouds. Send every one of you niggas home broke. Remember Sugar Ray? Who trying to rob me? Little young boy came up, popped him in the head. He's looking for the cigarette. He's looking for his little, ratchet he had up under the jaw. But he had sent the young boy to get him some cigarettes. Like, yo, bring my cigarettes, little nigga. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see your quarterbacks. I remember name. Yeah, I remember a couple quarterbacks named Pryor. I remember a receiver named Freddie Solomon. He played in Philly. Wish I could have played with him. Yeah. I said, like, yeah, like, motherfuckers trying to take land from the Solomons. Yeah, somebody married the wrong woman. Wow. I told you, she dead now. So that side of, yeah, Claudia Solomon, all that money that she gave away, that belonged to her. You know, she was the principal of the school. She tried to scare me straight and all that. She didn't want to tell my grandfather what happened to my sisters. She didn't want to know that Dolomite got a bad heart. Fuck you mean got a bad heart? He's fucking an assistant pastor. How you gonna have a bad heart? You got an assistant pastor that's with my Mizan, and he touched my sisters. Yeah. Thomas. Shit, yo. No. You know what it is? Thanks for showing me how to use the family gun. Yeah, it was a 38. No fucking trigger was hard as shit to pull. I was 10 years old. It was tough. They like, yo, they took me out in the sand, and the pickup was like shoot at the birds, like bam. I did everything they said to do, except I'm not eating no fucking rabbit. Just killed that shit. I need to go to the market. Another cereal without Mr. T with the mohawk. But I learned how to live. Been learning how to live on the farm. Plus, my grandmother taught how to, even in the city. My grandmother used to make me come up there. I had allergies. I had bad allergies. She didn't care about none of that shit. So we gotta come up, dig the dirt up. Yeah, every house she had a garden. Her and all her sisters knew how to garden. They had a skill. They knew how to garden. And they know how to reupholster furniture. They know how to sew. This is an easy one right here, though. Let's see. Because, I mean, like, damn, somebody must know that, that when I said checkmate and mule kicked the shit out of him, Buddy Ryan defense. Yeah, I'm only catching it. Hey, yeah, we catching, yeah. I went in the joint. I'm like, dude, Buddy Ryan. The number one defense. Yeah, Buddy Ryan. He's a motherfucker, but he had the number one defense. Jerome Brown. He died on the curb. He was driving too fast. One of them cars, one of them like Lambos or whatever. So I don't drive them coupes. Two seaters. I just showed you my indictment. It wasn't me in that two seater. In the SLK. No. I was in the big boy. Yeah. Father-in-law son, he co-signed with my company. And the government, even though my father-in-law qualified without having to lie. I don't know what the fuck him in the Mercedes Benz bill said. Left. I know my company information. Why would I know my fucking father-in-law information? Did he give it to me? Yeah. I don't know who was wrong. I didn't give shit. You said Put it this way. When it comes to cars, yeah, I know the car, I know the deal, how it goes down, but I know plausible deniability also. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you said. You ain't said it. I don't give a fuck what you said. I don't give a fuck. Somebody never left me. Two people never left me for justice for my They asked me what one of them asked me maybe or something. I don't know. I said, what do I mean? And Dallas is pissing on me in the grade of no 3. I hope those two people know what I mean. Because rainwater, yo, rainwater and the ball sitting on my man Grizz Age. I don't even want to get so down there while they is down there because I know what I would do. Yeah, like the Cain and Abel type shit. Yeah. They better take me to church or I'm going to take them to church. I promise you. Man of my word. Hey, Marie, you still out there? That's Hey, Marie, you still out there? My man of my word. Of 2 or 3 witnesses, let every word be established. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Can we rebuild this chain? I don't even know where, we both stand up and get fucked how she look. She can't up, so she know how to handle when I had somebody deal with that. A shower cap on, like what they call them, Jones? Yeah, shower cap. Yeah, the shower cap. Yeah, that shit didn't matter to me. It don't matter to me. Keep their hair. Um, I already try to keep their hair. At least they ain't. Remember on Friday? What's the name? Stayed up all night, falling asleep on her head, so she wouldn't mess her hair up. What's her name? Yeah, I forget her name. Yeah, I forgot her name. What her name was in there. Yeah, I forgot her. I forgot her name. But you know, if you if you one of them boys, you know, you got to put the change. Ain't gotta tell you shit. Because when I say change J, you know, that's the only New York term. But I called her, I called sis Rod Dizziger, because that's who she reminded me of. This time, yeah, a revocable trust always exists. Change. Change. It's always proof. Anything should go wrong like you need to go. I want to show you the date when niggas stop playing with me. I told you, which Carter you think I'm related to? And then that means you didn't dox me well enough. Nobody give a fuck about no casino. Motherfuckers give a fuck about land. Yeah, the war still go. Whoever put that shit out said the war still going on. You motherfucking right, but I ended that shit because who can tell me? I don't got no earpieces, nothing like that in my ears. I ain't never shown you no earpiece or nothing. Nobody ever seen that. Ain't yo, they don't got no record of me saying, yo, the boy did this and the boy did that. Yeah. If I ever said anything about anything, it was supposed to be confidential because I said it to only a person that it's required by the state. When I told him confidential, Tony Soprano. So it's gonna come out. You a Thomas? Yeah, you're Thomas. You're Solomon. Thomas can never be in the vicinity of me. Yeah, no Thomas could be in the vicinity. Let me see who else could be in the vicinity. Yeah, none of my mother's boyfriends. They could never be in the vicinity of me. The one that got in the vicinity of me, by God's grace, I got out that vicinity. And the only one that ever talked me out of, talked the Father out. His name is sort of like mercy. I talked him out of it. But when someone fucking was trying to burn me, he walked right down that motherfucker. Nigga did like 3 doors. Right down that motherfucker. Hollered at him, told him who I was. To him. I don't know what he said or nothing. Yeah, but shit got changed around. Yeah. Johnson Street. I don't know who Amir Salim, who he really is. But Amir Salim, I remember. Thought I would be his worker because I caught the play. And I just started in the game. Yo, these is old heads, man. They done did their time and everything. I don't know these dudes, man. This for entertainment purposes only. I know my partner. My partner tried to take me out for a ratchet ass. So what? This hard. We don't even rizzle like that. If anything, I might have took. I make sure I had to take that cake on that ratchet ass. Oh, but she ain't no hoe. She was in a situation she didn't want to be in. So he was in a situation that he ain't want to be in. And those, I don't know. I already show him a sign. It's showing that strength. The strength of a bond that you made some years ago. Yo, nobody could have fucked about that. Anybody could bring up my indict. Bring up my indictment. Motherfucker came in here and said, Talib. You know you fucked up, right? Or, yeah, I said the same thing I said before. He told I told him the boss Talib say he wasn't going to take no. he, he wasn't taking it to Yeah, he ain't taking the deal. All right. Motherfucker don't take the deal. All right. One thing I know about number one partner. The record gotta stay clean because I'm gonna do what I got to do. So I don't even know who the fuck y'all talking about. See, how you play the government. I ain't ever even mentioned the name. You mentioned the name. What the fuck I know about that? I don't know nothing about them. How they found that. What the fuck they talking about? We had no fucking partners in that. You seen their name on any paperwork? No, you put that shit all on me. Yeah, you said I was the boss of a, yeah, my lawyer had pushed the button. He told me to be quiet. So I ain't gonna tell you, you know who my lawyer was. He played nothing. I mean, nothing. He played nothing. He told me to be quiet. So when I read, you know, when I read, paragraph 23, which comes in between 22 and 4, I knew it was lawyer instructed him to be quiet. Remain silent. But sometimes jokers then, they don't want to listen to the lawyer because they got to get something out. So the lawyer take them as far as he can go with them. And then the lawyer bail out. Yeah. Get rainwater on the record. So when I said, did it, John? That's before I knew what was going on. But I've never been instructed, but someone told me, I listen to when people tell me, it's wrong. And how they tell me. They use so and so. I don't know what you took told me, even though I had it highlighted already, they told me to go back to paragraph 23. So I went to paragraph 23 and he said they had people to verify. I was like, oh shit. I said, oh shit. Yeah. If I put up this joint right now, put up this joint, not Super Bowl, not the Super Bowl, but I told you Rainwater was saying he made a veiled threat to me. He had 49 on there, and I'm looking at it as 94. So I'm thinking, yo, who was born in 94? Rain. So then I start seeing, all right, what's happening to 94? Yeah, I don't know what's happening in 94. What happened in 94? I'm trying to think what was going on in 94. Me. Yeah. You got that type of, yeah. We had to know what was going on in 94 for me and convince me you know more about me than you think I might know about you. So you know that I know whatever I went under the ground for, that shit didn't work. So when I seen it, they did the same thing with my daughter. That shit didn't work on her either, but it's in the same fucking vicinity of where I was at. Yeah, like Quantico, fucking Virginia, where they either, that's where they train the FBI, it's a military base there. And, you know, right outside of there is Langley, Virginia. Me, I'm going. Where everybody go? Yeah, Langley, Virginia. Yeah, young murder boys they try to run through the jizz on you. In the car, they just try to just bust. You said two jokers, two black dudes took a wrong turn and they just try to run through Langley, Virginia. Yeah, bust them. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what they Virginia. That's what they call a farm. The fuck did you say? Where the fuck is my money? I've been under here for an hour and a half. I gave you a fucking 12 hour, 11 hour, and I keep telling you I don't know nothing. I'm not gonna never know nothing. I just remember seeing somewhere there was stars on this marble wall. I don't know nothing. They don't tell you who them people is on that wall. Yeah, they just got killed. And they'll never tell you who they are. Yeah, but their modus operandi, however you yo, however them people die is always on the expressway or something like that. Yeah, they got a car accident or some shit like that. Yeah. Remember, what's the girl named Angelina Jolie? She was in a movie about that. Yeah, she was a Russian spy and somebody turned on her. So she had to get out there because she had to hit us. I think she had a husband. Did she have a child? Yeah, she had a husband and a child. But the husband, yeah, he ain't, or he act like he ain't no going. He was he was a he like kept butterflies or some shit like that. Fucking that need to be protected. He had glasses on. That motherfucker was vicious. The woman thought she had to protect her husband, but the husband he kept a butterfly, a certain one. If I can remember correctly, that butterfly was, yeah, that butterfly bit you. That shit. I think that shit was like 3 to 5 seconds. I'm just saying. I'm just, I just love music. I'm just telling Michael Jackson made so many thorough, yo, badass records. But now, like, you give me butterflies. But he said, give me butterflies inside. And I was like, that's that CD and Fortunate by Maxwell. Them Jones came out the same fucking day. Rodney Jerkins was the producer. Yeah, people don't remember that song. Matter of fact, people don't even remember Michael Jackson, that whole song, because, yo, You Rock My World, you know what you did, everything I own, and you can find like you rock my, you rock my world, you know you did. I only get it. There is nothing that you can find. Rock my world, rock my world. Yeah, I wasn't in love with Michael Jackson. That's the best. Yo, you used to see this motherfucker dance. Yo, he had everybody in check. Quincy Jones said the motherfucker jumped up on the Jones and wanted to know how everything worked on the Jizz on the Jones. Quincy Jones, he told it like right before he died. I think Quincy Jones died at 83. This nigga was telling everything. He was telling everybody who's fucking who and all that and all that. Like, you he talking too much, bro. He told him Martin Brando, the Godfather. Yeah, I'm just saying, when you get older, if you take in certain stuff, you know what I mean? Your mind goes a certain way. And as far as business goes, I like they would show the other day was, yeah, a man was telling you how to make sure it's the mind first before you do business. Yeah, whatever business. What do you mean business and pleasure? Business is my pleasure. I'm sorry, but if we are into an agreement, I will let you down. It's always better to give than to receive. So, one of the worst things I did in my life, sixth grade, Pickett, middle school. This dude was acting, like he had fist on him. First, I was with everybody else laughing at him. And then for me to be a part of the cool people, be a part of the cool people, they wanted me to beat him up. In sixth grade, I'm wearing tailor-made shit to school. I'm not doing that. My mom was making my clothes. She was making them. It was cat. Pickett Middle School. People was trying to bully him. Matter of fact, Pickett had a swimming pool. I used to go to swimming there like every Tuesday and Thursday. But I remember. I think I remember everything. Yeah, y'all kept giving me this shot in my arm. And that shit would make my arm all fat and shit. But I made that arm so strong. But yeah, whatever the fuck that was that y'all shot in my arm when I was at Pickett. And then right down in Quantico, yeah, whatever the fuck y'all was shooting in my arm, my shit turned into the same thing that you was having me shoot, M16. I don't know if you on the A2. I shot with the M16 A1. Y'all on A2, A3, A4. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on that. I just know that there's a dial on there. Turn it a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right on the wind. Nobody never cared about no fucking rain. they never had to adjust for rain. That's it. Had wind coming with it. But just rain water, you can't miss. Ain't no wind. But let me tell you, I'm playing a game right now, and yeah, in a couple of days that game is going to change. And for some reason, these people keep coming, and I'm like the times that I'm playing the game. Motherfuckers is coming in and saying bear with the bear, and then someone is showing drinks. I started the drinks showing and letting them know I'm shooting good because you think I'm drunk. I'm not. If you think I'm lying, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Yo, I'm drunk and high. And so Oregon just beat Penn State. Yeah, Oregon just beat Penn State 30-24. What was the Eagles game? Yeah, that was for the Lions. Yeah, I ain't finished. I ain't finished college. I don't even got the Nittany Lions tattooed on me. The Philadelphia Eagles. But I would like to see us all, just win on the same day. I don't even give a fuck. Oregon Ducks. Look, the Oregon Ducks had 30 points. The Nittany Lions had 24. Because there's no Lions. So I'm starting to get shit late because motherfuckers trying to make me. I don't give a fuck, yo, bro. You 4 days late. I need my bread. I'm not trying to hear none of that. I ain't trying to hear nothing. Really, yeah, this shit right here was entertaining. I already know about the prop money, dude. Yo, that's prop money right there. Look, prop money. This is prop money. When you look on the John, what was they on? K Marie. What John was they on? They was on MK. It was like M. It started with an M. The money started with an M. If I'm lying, I'm lying. So LB is like, yeah, yeah, don't play. Look how you trying to hide half of Benjamin Franklin eye so you could just see one eye. And I think I told you the first person coming in here, it just had one eye, and that's money. And this motherfucker, I need two eyes for three eyes on me. I need one more eye on me because I'm blind. And the fact we blind over here. I know that they had a farmer's insurance. I had farmer's insurance too. So the first thing is this big ass I with this little ass F and a little ass A. Small, look, small or lowercase f. Everything else is lowercase. So if you talk to me, I'm asking you, you wouldn't tell me, you wouldn't just say, password is horses. All right, no, to get into your account, you have to tell me that it's capital H. And if the rest of the letters are lowercase, then say lowercase. That's how you get passwords. So trying to ever say that I did anything, I ain't do shit because I don't even owe you. But I'm not going to say anything about the last name that contacted me. Because I don't know, maybe somebody just know me. And they know that if my phones was checked, I made sure that everything I say to you, checking to make sure that everything is okay because you've been in my chat. I said I'm gonna protect the chats. Now I said if they was fucking with my money, the only person that put the money out or put the account out, yeah, I'm telling you where she wants, some old nappy head girl. She's a duck with fucked up feet. And when I show the duck that never give up, they cut her jaw off. They cut her jaw off. No, it was the frog that never got up. It was going down the duck's throat. So I showed you the frog. Yeah, they some old nappy head jaw come over here talking about man golden rams. Yeah, that shit is straight from Egypt. Yeah, I ain't. And they said I had to stay in place, nigga. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Who you talking to? I ain't called you out your name or nothing. I don't never call people out their name that was given to them. So that's why when they said dyke and all that shit, yeah, of course I'm gonna run down that motherfucking road and chastise that nigga with that fake ass motherfucking hat on with fake ass dreadlocks all the way down past his ass and he going to California. Yo, do I look fucking stupid? Why did MHB tell us he went on a road trip to California. That means I know the date and time you went to California and dropped the money off. Whether I don't know what the money was for. Maybe it was just the money for somebody you saw as a pig. Like, yeah, I don't know why this shit came up on my jaw. And it was talking about my man, Hood on Lock. Then he just disappeared. Like, yo, they say the boy just died. Who went to his funeral? Who went to his funeral? Somebody tell me you seen Hood on Lock. He went to his funeral. So this just an association of people that ain't going with that bullshit. We want justice for Mo 3. I don't give a fuck. What else y'all talking about? I don't even. Nizzo. You heard? Yeah, niggas is tired of being resolved and shit and don't know, yo, East, sometimes even the East and the West Coast, yo, we still the same people, bro. Is y'all serious? At 52. You think I just figured out what was going on when I typed in and told you I found Ratchet TV by asking a certain platform did Mo 3 fake his death. So I went on that platform. It came to Ratchet TV. It was like a 6-minute video. But that shit was all foggy and all of that shit. And now that I caught this bitch, I caught him because he playing with the wrong nigga. Now Ratchet TV is showing clearer and longer footage, but he says on the front, it says Justin Samsung Galaxy 10. But I told you when that nigga came in 2021, that nigga had the little ass iPhone, like an iPhone 4, like that nigga was bent over and everything, trying to look at it, look just like motherfucking skeletons and everything. When he called motherfucking Skull, I was ready to punch him in his fucking face. I'm realizing, like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? This nigga trying to step aside some sixes. This bitch sent $75. I done sent like fucking, I don't know how many fucking 500,000 nights I gave Ratchet TV trying to build them up. I told you, me and my company, we wanted to do business. I don't know who you was doing business with at that time, but nigga, you was chasing pussy or badussy or whatever. Now, either Ratchet TV is going to jail I don't give a fuck if y'all had to keep sending out things to Victoria and Nino and A King. I don't know who got fucked up in the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which A King y'all think I'm talking about. Yeah, maybe you fucking. I just put up something. Yeah, just put up something make you think like, damn, this the A King boy that was supposed to come to the fucking trial and he got SA charges. Even if that was the king, you know, A King that was supposed to come and testify for Ratchet TV, bro, the state picked it up without, without, yo, so when you see Beezy, his trial get moved, I don't know nothing about no trap boyfriend. I don't know Trap Boy Freddy. Hey, y'all heard me told I ain't never said I said I don't like that nigga music. I don't know. I just know more. I just said, yo, my grandmother, she was named for something. Like his name was Howard Moore. Yeah, they had to wait like 12. It was days. He got burnt by some Africans. Grandmother had to let him know. And then she called me, told me to come down there. I said, do something to the Africans. Yeah, right down a certain road. I just told him, don't worry about it. How much was it? $25,000. I made $25,000 in my lifetime. That's damn near minimum fucking wage. And make sure she got the $20,000 her sister asked for. Man, if my grandma say, yo, I want this much out the house, and I give it to her, then I did what I was supposed to do. She ain't going. She told y'all straight up. You know how y'all white people stand by. Yeah, people like the gay mayor of New Jersey back in her time. She loved Bill Clinton. My grandmother loved Bill Clinton. She said that was her boyfriend. But I know you ain't mean that like, yo, she get ready to go cheat. He looks like Bill Clinton. Whatever that means. She like Bill Clinton. We had to sit in front of this fucking television this whole time. Me, at least, because I was living with my grandmother on Bill Clinton. And I lived with my uncles. Yo, when my grandmother was down there, we talked a certain way. But when she wasn't down there, we talked another way. As far as, yeah, we ain't had cable. We just had straight up TV, just the news. We ain't had cable. My grandma would never put no fucking cable. Never. She would have never bought no cable. She don't read. She don't watch no goddamn cable. All my grandma wanted to see every night was the news, and I can't. I'm telling you, I can't remember. It was a show that made her laugh. might have been Sanford and Son. I don't know. But the way she used to laugh when she watched it, it enjoy my heart to see my grandmother laugh and smiling. Because that was like maybe 2-3 hours a day, maybe 2 hours a day or whatever. She only laughed a certain time of the day. Other times she would sleep, and then she had to go to work. But she was proud of me just to make more than she was making. And it was $38,000 at AIG. She never asked about none of my cases. She never asked me why I had to come live with her. She just did what she had to do. She never brought another man in front of us, me, and my little cousin. His name was Keith. Little Keith, me, and my grandmother had a ring. But we call his mother his man. Whatever she was, I just remember one night she stabbed my uncle in the eye. I thought this nigga was dead. And then this nigga played another joint. Act like he was dead at the top of the step with the bottle pulled over like he took the pills. I come home, I got my basketball. I come home, he at the top of the steps. Yeah, you on some bitch shit, you tender dick ass nigga. I ain't know it till later. Yeah, he was a tender dick nigga like this nigga Rainwater. So when they called you on fucking one lie, I said, got him. Sister got burnt by her uncle. I gave her $1,000 just because I wanted to talk to her girlfriend. Seriously, I gave her $1,000. I said, let me talk to your girl. I like her. She's nice looking. So I don't know who's sending me what. I'm just saying. I don't know my. All I know is Aunt Renee. I don't even know Aunt Renee's last name. I mean, it was Aunt Renee. Yeah, go look at my motherfucking phone. My gun charges. Y'all came in and said something about somebody named Renee at the 35th Police District. But it wasn't Aunt Renee. It was cousin Renita. And I just reacted out of the sun. I'm like, Renita up there? I don't know if she was or not. Solomon don't talk, they preach. They thought I was going to be the next Saul, because that's what they called my grandfather. They called him Saul. He was a pastor down on 52nd Street in West Philadelphia. Yeah, he had a church between, I forgot, Chestnut and Ray Street, right in the middle. Mom thought she was about to become a pastor at that church. They didn't. They brought someone else in. Now, when it comes to us holding memory of my sister, that memory has faded from that church that my grandfather founded. But would I go there and speak ever again? Hell no. I spoke there one time. My grandfather gave me his robe, and I spoke how I rewrote Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream. Rewrote it. Me and this white teacher they gave me. So I know everybody, the 13 finalists. And I don't remember no Parker. Parker was in there. I didn't remember your fucking speech because you can't even spell Eagles right now. I ain't saying that. But you said you came from Northwest Philadelphia. I would have known you. I would have known you, Parker. I would have known you. Whether you'd have known me or you'd have known certain people that knew me. And in May 22, when Christian Williams was murdered, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. I say he was murdered. His name was Christian Williams. That was my partner. He taught me about mold. While I was locked up, he tried to fight the mold that was killing my children. And about the only person that went to the official class with me to get a mold certificate to say, yo, this is mold. It was Christian Williams. His name was Christian Williams. He had wife, he had 2 kids. I remember hugging his wife. I remember carrying his casket down to the limousine, right where daughter, mother, So, like at that time, she was my wife. Walking down the same steps. When they got married, we was at the same church that was a Seventh-day Adventist church. I had on a royal blue. I had royal blue shirt on. I remember that. People couldn't even tell that my wife was pregnant. She carried light, except for my great great grandmother. We celebrated her party. She said, "Who is this girl? Who is this guy?" I said, I said, "Grandma, mama, that's my wife." He said, "Who them other two girls?" I said, "That's those my kids." She leaned over. She said, "Don't have no more, cause all you gonna do is work and pay bills." Grandma, mama, that was her. The words that stuck in my head. So I didn't have any more kids, but two. And it was two daughters. And despite what she said, my great grandmother had like 18 kids. She had twins that passed away. Man, if I don't get my credit, my motherfucking father. I don't know Spike Lee. I don't know that nigga 40 acres. We got more than 48. I know that. We have 40, more than 40 acres on my grandmother's side and more than 40 fucking acres on my grandfather's side, the Solomons. But I ain't like my grandfather, so I never named anything at the except the Solomon group because his wife, that wasn't my real grandmother, blood grandma, she wasn't my blood grandma. The first Solomon married to my grandfather. Yeah, I know her name was. So I named it the Solomon group. Truth over here. I just want to do one thing. 23 people came to visit and visited what we were saying. While I'm telling my story. Look, I'm just showing you how I look at life. It's analytics. I'm not gonna show this because the person hasn't come out. If that person comes out and try to say that the M dot try to do anything to harm her or her children or anything, I'm gonna bust her ass. I'm just gonna give you this. Yeah, let me stop. Let me make sure the shit ain't sharing before I blow it up. Just enough so y'all can see how on point a Marine is supposed to be. I'm ready to show you. I'm ready to show. Let me see if they know. You think I'm gonna be honest? You know, they not. They fucking with the lie. Take it right now. I caught him on the lie. Yo, stop. Yo, let the lie go through. Yo, y'all got me all up in the fucking corner. I just told you I was the dog. Yo, yo, I be on everything. I'm looking at nigga tattoos, everything. Let me see them company. Atlantic Installation and Construction Service, Eldon Builders. And what you can't see, it says, his hat says, all the above tree services. Battle in Rio 1. RIO or ORI or Rio. Just regular Rio. Battle in Rio. But at the bottom it says Philadelphia Pretzel Factory dash Rio Grande, New Jersey. I was trying to go get some pretzels, and that shit said Philadelphia Pretzels, and that shit was in Philly. And they went in there, and that shit, they ain't had pretzels. Fuck, you still got the sign up for that, talking about you got pretzels. I'm trying to get some pretzels. How the fuck you still got that sign up to say pretzels? Let me tell you something, man. Before you come down that motherfucking road where I feel safe at, where I learned to sleep in the cold, I'm talking about cold weather training. If you, matter of fact, in the whole Pennsylvania, we was trained to sleep in the cold or in the snow. The only people that would know that is somebody that was in the military. I'm not telling you, I don't know who the fuck you is. So I don't know nothing. But our cold weather training and where our hot weather training was two places, Pennsylvania and California. Yeah, see if you can stand that motherfucking heat. But a Marine got lost when when I was in the military, a Marine got lost. He had to drink his piss, putting the so they purify your urine because you drink so much water. Swear to God, toxins all around everything. Gonna sit it out in the fucking sun for so long, and then you can drink it. Your own piss. So when I tell you niggas you don't know shit about, yeah, if I say I piss on your grave, or people was pissing on Three's grave, because I just know what it is. So you little punk ass niggas that be going around pissing on graves and shit, thinking that shit is funny. Yo, if it was legal, I'd catch you niggas, put you in a fucking headlock, choke you out, and grab some local Dunkin' Donuts, coffee beans, lay you out right in front of the grave you thought that you was pissing on, put them coffee beans in your ass, make you white, and wonder, did somebody fuck me in my ass while I was, I don't know what, my ass is all black, or it's all brown, like shit came out of it. So when I say piss on the grave, you have no idea what it is. Purify your piss so you can drink it, so you don't dehydrate. Now, survival techniques from the military is one thing. Knowing how much one knows, or knowing how much water, how long you can live off of water, how long you can live off of food. Those are two different things. The date, time you can live off of water without food, and time you can live off of food without water. Maybe something we want to look up to. Look it up. Because purposely came on. We are the receipts. Because the only person I see in here that's beside me is K. Marie. Because like StreamYard, I'm showing you her. Our streaming, my number one is K. Marie. You're number one in my book. She ain't no beggar. She ain't nothing. She here when she here. People have always tried to attack her, so I make it a rule Yo, if you ain't coming in and you don't holler at K. Marie, you got a problem. So now I made K. Marie the standard. She don't know. She might not even realize what she did for me. But she did something for me. Cousin come in here. He salutes. K. Marie. Fire team consists of 4 people. Everybody got everybody back. Everything. Make sure I ain't nothing. I don't know this person. I have to talk to you. I'm gonna talk to this person. Whatever. A fire team. A fire team consists of 4 people. You get hit, let me pick you up. For the rest of you, no. This is look, mouth, peace. It, but it got Skull Gang right over there. Nah, Skull. That ain't how you talk to me, bro. I'm telling you straight up on fucking live. That ain't how you talk to me. Do no fucking code unless you somebody else. Like you did Sean G. You could have called me, bro. You could have called me and told me, you got my fucking father last name, nigga. I kill you if you on that other side. I don't give a fuck. I told you I knocked my father out last time I seen him because he wouldn't take. Yeah, he wouldn't do something for my brother. My brother was just starting out. He wouldn't fucking take the case, and you put the car in your name, bro. Take that. They ain't gonna fuck with you, and you in the military. Ain't no cops was there or nothing. Take that case. I paid the one debt that I had. I had a brother that I knew. Yeah, he was. My dad messed with a white woman and had a child, mixed child. I know that for a fact. But I knew what his last name was. I knew where his family was. He burnt me out of some change, and I don't care. But he know that I love him because he said, Daddy, Dad said he still didn't know if I was his child, and I looked just like him. So when I seen him, I looked at him, he looked at me, and I said, you ain't gonna take the case for the one person you named after you. So I knocked you the fuck out. Still remember what you had on. Little brother, wherever his peoples was from. Yeah, I know. They was from West Virginia. My little brother, as long as my little brother is cool, I'm cool. ZT, TC, whatever. Whatever it is he's into. As long as he cool, I'm cool. And I look up in the systems and everything. I know who I sent money to. I ain't supposed to send money to my brother. But don't put me in none of your shit. Cause I don't know nothing. None of your shit. Why would I, yo, how could I just tell you CT and then say, come on, brother, or common brother? Common brother before Christ? Yeah, that's what my dad said. But yeah, I don't trust it. But like you did, Sean G, you could have called me, bro. You could have called me instead of having mouthpieces. Unless you was trying to protect me and give you this like, go right to 22. I'm just gonna put it right here. Goddess D of LFU. Love. I don't know her. When motherfuckers be talking on these motherfucking panels, I immediately and see who the fuck you talking about. And look, it's a trigger warning. I'll close it out with this. Stop. Camera share my screen. From that same no simp, it says, nowadays snakes don't hiss. Make sure you say snakes don't hiss anymore. They call you babe, bro, this, or friend. But how many you can say family? What's up, family? Don't let that go over your head. Family by some way, blood, or it's always the blood of Christ, or blood because you spilled blood and you got something coming to you.